He ho'ailona ke kukui no ka lama a me ka mana'o lana. Ho'ohana ia kekahi e hakule e ho'olaulea I nā hana nui I ko mākou ola ana. Ho'oikaika nā āpane pākahi o ka lehua I kekahi. Like me nā mo'olelo I pili me ko mākou ike e maupōpō ai a me ko mākou ano. Ha'awi a kaminaka ia mākou I mau manawa kūpono e mālama I ko mākou mo'omeheu ma o ka ha'i mo'olelo ma ane'i. Hiki a mākou ke ho'ike I ko mākou olelo I ka lumi papa.
The kohilepelepe flew over the ocean and Kamapua'a jumped into the water and turned into the humuhumu nukunuku apua'a, the pig that turned into a fish.
Ua lele ke kohe mauluna o ke kai. Ua lele I loko o ke kai o Kamapua'a a lilo oia I ke humuhumu nukunuku apua'a. Ai ole he i'a.
I enjoyed telling the stories only because it gave me an opportunity to look deeper into my culture. Being able to research that kind of story and that kind of legend or that kind of gossip, if you want to call it, is interesting to me because it's not something commonly done anymore.
Kamapua'a was half pig,
Oia he hapa pua'a.
half man.
A hapa kanaka.
This story tells me a lot about my ancestors. It tells me how creative and funny they actually are.
Ia mākou he Hawaiʻi, he ano kui kawa ko mākou e a'o. A'o mākou ma o ka ike a me ka hana.
There's a proverb that goes, Pa'aka waha, nana ka maka, ho'olohe ka pepeau, hana ka lima. Right? So just close your mouth, watch, listen, and then work.
What we do is we observe, we watch how people behave, we listen carefully, and we might imitate or take on the role and become a part of it, and then it becomes us.
I have taken these three concepts and these three ideas and I've meshed them together my entire life and they have never failed.
Such a wise saying. Oftentimes, we just need to be attentive and be willing to learn from others.
Ho'ohana mākou I ka lama I lino ma mākou mai nā po'e a'e, ho'ike I ke alahele no nā po'e a'e. Pehea mākou e a'o aku I ke ano Hawaiʻi I nā po'e I make e a'o mai.
If we don't take our classes out to go visit the fish ponds or to go speak or talk story with cultural practitioners on how you cultivate kalo. What is the right way to do it? Which kalo are we going to put in this soil or that soil or under a certain shade because that's the best for it?
One of my favorite phrases, it's o'ohe pau ka ike I ka halau ho'okahi, meaning there is no finishing learning in just one place.
The other is like naliko. You know, when you share your research and you share it with one another, it's like coming together at the table and you share the calabash, you know, you eat from the same calabash.
The Hawaiian cultural values that I live by and try to incorporate in teaching is one of ohana. Another one is what they call as olu, which means to be gracious, to be courteous, to be pleasant. That all rounds out when I look at the last value, which is lokahi, which is balance and harmony.
The Hawaiian saying that I recently took on into my life is mai hana pono, pono hana. You don't just do things to just get it over with. You do it right the first time.
He ha'aheo a he hau'oli I ka hana ana I ko mākou hula ma ke kula o kaminaka. Nā mākou wale no I hiki ke a'o I ko mākou mau ano lua ole. Ma o ka mele, ka ho'okani, a me ka hula. Hiki a mākou ke ho'oikaika I ko mākou ike mo'omeheu. A me ko mākou mo'olelo me nā hoa haumana.
Hawaiian phrase or saying that's really stuck to my heart and help actually guide me through a lot of things is a poem that my dad wrote and was translated into Hawaiian by my grandfather. Just to paraphrase, the poem goes, "These songs that I compose are for my children and their children. The Hawaiian songs that we write will never be forgotten or lost." It really helps guide me knowing that what was given to me in my Hawaiian culture will always stay with me and that I can pass it on to not only my children but for the people who want to learn.
Malihini oe I malihini ya Makanos ka haula I ka ma'aina
I give hula a lot of credit, and I think that's one reason why I fell in love with the Hawaiian culture is because I found myself in it.
When you gather certain things, I first want to instill the idea that you aren't just gathering ferns, let's say. These are symbols of deities from before. These are part of the life force that we are going to weave with our own hands, and we will learn. And we will wear this life force as we do this hula.
I ke la me kia kau, ho'onohonoho I ke kula nui I ka Pacific Island Review, kapi ia PIR. No nā mo'omeheo o ko'a, e hui pua a hui ke aku I ko lākou mau hula puno'i. A ko'o maina o hana Hawaii one I kekahi.
All the Pacific Island clubs, they work throughout the semester to put on a show, which is sharing their culture through the avenue of dance and music.
My grandfather was a composer. He started writing music shortly after he got out of the army after World War II. And he composed a number of songs. Most famous was Pua Olena, a song that talks about a flower that's a hidden flower that shows its real true beauty after you see it. Well, when the flower grows, it blossoms underneath the leaf, so it's hidden. And then during gentle rains and winds, the flower will emerge very gently. And the song mostly talks about the beauty and the essence of trying to find something that's hidden. The opening lines are Pua Olena, Pua Moe Vale, I kana hele e moe nei, ka ua noe, ma ka li'i, e ala mai. It talks about how this beautiful flower is hidden in the forest and the gentle rains and winds gently move the flower.
Ha'i mākou I ko mākou mo Olelo, e like me ka lehua. I ke ano o nā nau'e ana o ka aina, a kui mākou I nā kukui pākahi, me nā hula a me nā mele.
Ia mai ka puana, o ni ana o e se